the best stock that you can find in the stock market for you is the one that you really understand. Hello people, this is Harsha. Welcome to my channel. I make videos on education, career, lifestyle and most importantly on learning. My long-term vision is to expand the curiosity and consciousness in the field of education so that we all can become the change makers of the country. So let's get started in this beautiful video. You see, there are companies, giant companies, ITC, HUL, Reliance, HDFC, ICICI. There are giant companies that have given tremendous returns over the years for investors who stayed for the long term. Why am I saying who stayed for the long term? Because in the short race, in the rat race where people are greedy for getting those profits in very less amount of time, you don't really see the ups and downs of the business. You don't really trust the business. That is why I'm saying the long term game, these companies have given the best returns. So if you are an investor, if you want to become an investor, if you're just 20 or 18 or 19, if you just want to start your investing journey, what is the first thing that you need to understand? That any stock, any business that you find in the stock market is here to play the long-term game. And if you are like a T20 batsman who just want to hit 4 sixes out of the ground and get out, it's not for you. But if you are an investor, you cannot do that risk. You cannot play with stocks. You should only invest in companies where you really understand. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 2 pro tips where you can definitely find it easy to find your right stock in your portfolio that would give you tremendous return in the long term. Why am I saying with so confident? Because this works 100%. So before telling anything, I would like to say a statement of Warren Buffett, the stock market genius. He told, be greedy when others are fearing and be worried and feared when others are greedy, right? So don't get excited when the stock market is going up or going down. Just stay calm and be the balanced position. Just act like an intelligent investor. Don't act like a trader. That is what he always says. So with that statement, I'm going to give 2 pro tips that would help you to find your right stock that can happily fit in your portfolio. First thing, find those stocks in Bombay Stock Exchange or National Stock Exchange that you really use there. What am I really meaning? Like, for example, if ITC is there, ITC is an FMCG company where 46% or 50% or more business is generated by the revenue comes from cigarette business only, right? So ITC comprises of FMCG plus cigarette business. So FMCG products include Ashirwad Atta, Dark Fantasy, right? There are many products which we use in our daily life. So if you use those products very well, if your family consumes those products very well, what is the best stock you can find other than that, right? So in your surroundings, whatever companies you find, list it down, right? Whatever companies your friends trust, whatever companies your parents or family trust, whether you have an AC problem, which company are you going for? So these are some of the questions that you need to ask and write it down, right? So what are the best furniture companies that your family really love to buy, right? So there are things that are in your surroundings. You just need to find it out. You just need to ask yourself, what is this company? Why is this so specially framed about? Right? Why are my family giving extra preference to this company? You need to really ask that question, right? So then you will find out which company is the best one. Not the final answer, but you'll get to a certain extent that yeah, you've framed 50 companies out of so many companies in Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. You have framed some companies. This is your first run out. Like you have framed the best companies that you really use, you really know the business about. And there are people who invest in the business just because the stock is moving up. They don't invest in the business technically, they invest in the stock price. They just want to catch the momentum in the stock price fluctuation. They want that bullish market so that the gain can be extremely taken away, right? So that is what a trader does, but you do it in a different way. You invest in the business, you trust the business. You don't really go and manipulate the stock price. You don't really find the stock price too attractive. but you should really value the stock price after you finalize your business. That is second point. So what is the first pro tip? You find the business in your locality, in your surroundings, and the observations should be noted down in a pen and paper. Then you have to calculate, okay, these are the stocks that I really find, these are the businesses that I really understand. So feel happy for that, because not many people do this, and if you are doing this, you're going for a good step for a long-term investing process. So that is the first pro tip. And second pro tip, follow the mutual funds. See, every mutual fund manager has got different ideas, different approaches. They have got different tactics how to deal with the market. See, some are being aggressive, some are being moderate, some are being passive, some are being active. So there are many things. And mutual fund managers disclose their investments, disclose their portfolio, and observe the portfolio, right? So whenever the market is bullish, whenever the market is bearish, whenever the market is falling down, please observe the tactics of the mutual fund managers. This is a pro tip. Understand the game of the long-term process. Follow the mutual fund managers sometimes. Follow the stocks that are in the mutual fund manager's portfolio. And why are they really there? Ask those questions and research on those companies. Then you can really find those stocks that are really can be fit in your portfolio. These are the two pro tips. What is the first pro tip? Observe your surroundings and write those companies that your family really uses, that you use in a daily life. For example, the underwear which you use is Jockey, right? This is the best example I can give you, Jockey. So where can you find this Jockey in the stock market? Page Industries. Go for Page Industries. You can really invest in Page Industries because the demand for Jockey will never fade away. This is not an investing tip, but I'm just saying for as an example. So likewise, you need to really find the surroundings and you need to explore everything, every company that is in your surroundings. And second one is follow the mutual fund managers, observe the portfolio, and research on the companies that the mutual fund managers are really invested in. So these two tips can really give you that extra edge to find the best stock in your portfolio. It may not be the best, but you can really go for a long-term gain with the stocks. That is for sure, because the business is what you're investing in, not the stock. So this is how you really do it. If you want more videos on stock market and mutual funds and stuff, please do comment me, and definitely I'll make video on that. So thank you for watching the whole video. Lots of love. See you. Bye bye.